So it is February. Is it the February 24th, 2023? I kind of want to make an update on my YouTube. Um, I left off being in that parking lot in Vegas, working at EDS for $10 an hour, living in my car. And then one day I decided I got a hair up my ass for some fucking form of reason as I'm just staring at the highway on ramp. I was like, you know what? I think I really want to quit my fucking job. Tired of it. It's easy. The job's easy as fuck. But that's the problem. These jobs that they have as work, they claim we're so important for. These jobs are so fucking easy that the people that work in establishments, I get it. They don't want to lose like their status or whatnot, but at the same time, while holding a status, you gotta like abide by it. You can't just like cut corners here and there like all the time, or skip out, or call off, or you know. One of the main reasons why I left EDS was because I walked into his office and he was hiding behind his desk and he was snorting something, and I'm just like, it just frustrates me that I have a grown ass man hiding behind a desk, snorting drugs, getting paid God knows how much, which to me, that's not even an issue. I don't even like money. I hate money. I hate making it. I hate the fact that we gotta have it to get things. Money is a horrible thing. And it will make things make people do things that like, why would you do that? And it's out of desperation, I guess. I don't know. All I can say is that if the world is being ran just like the rest of every establishment I've ever worked for, it wasn't the fact that I couldn't perform the job. There was a couple of jobs I did that I could not perform, and I know I couldn't, and that's the reason why I got out of it. But I shined really well in the kitchen. I did that for over 12 years. I was really, really, really good. I always could spot shit on the fly. Just like one of my great cooks told me to, fake it till you make it. And bro, I grew a lot. But at the same time, I'm tired of working with druggies. I'm tired of, and I know there's a lot of loved ones that are on things, and it's very difficult because it's like, I have to watch back. I have to sit back and watch the person doing the drugs, slowly die. I mean, I don't know what they get out of it. I 2022. I know this sounds really like a lot of gibberish and rambling, but I have a lot on my mind, and I don't know how to get it out. I don't like seeing therapists because they don't. Honestly, therapists don't really help. They could give you, advice and directions and stuff like that, but it takes the person. And I've been admitted quite a few times. And they always say it will always get better. It will always get better. Like, I guess I just really need a friend. All of my close friends that I had either passed away. I don't speak to them anymore because of uh, views and judgments. I was really hoping that 2022, me being sober, of not smoking any marijuana, um, I figured get sober, get my CDL, and get the fuck out of the place that I'm in right now. But it just seemed like every roadblock that could possibly happen. And I know they're just roadblocks and they're just temporary. And I guess this is a cry for help, but I've cried before, and it just seems like it's a pattern, and I don't know how I get myself in these situations. I'm highly stressed out. I'm 33 years old now. I make a high school wage. I know every single person says it. My problem is I lack confidence because every time I would gain confidence, it would just get torn away from me. And I look around And I see all these other people, and I know people have their miseries and all that fun stuff, but it just seems like the druggie, the typical, you know what I mean? Just like, popping pills or whatever, smoking meth. Like, just like, society is just so fucked up. We're so. It sucks. Everyone's worried about the government. And I personally think we should just stop paying attention to the government. Morals are gone. True love, they say it exists. And I know they say that there's like a lot of fish in the sea and not everybody's meant to be. But it sucks. When you let someone manipulate you into thinking one thing and it's a totally different thing, not even what they're even talking about. Like I said, I have a lot on my mind. A lot has happened. Nothing bad, but all I can say is I should have just left from the get go. But I didn't. You know why? Because I listened to my therapist. They told me you gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. And I did. And it backfired. You know, when you tell somebody something, you really, really, really wish and hoped that they would have just listened to you from the get go. But no, I'm not dead. I'm not dying. It's just. You know, they always say there's a lot to do in life. You know, there's a lot of experiences that you've never experienced and shit. I'm. I might sound selfish, but I really don't want to experience anything else. I'm done with being heartbroken all the time. I'm done with being lied to. I'm done with not even making enough to survive a week. Randall, it's your fault. And that's when we go back to the confidence thing. I'm not blaming anybody for what's happening to me. What's happening to me is happening to me because it's in the cards, it's in the universe, it's what is supposed to happen. It's just crazy how it happened. And yes, if I look tired, it's because I am tired. I work graveyards and I haven't gone to sleep. This is when people assume that I'm on drugs. And that's where I'm like, just take me to the hospital. You know? We'll figure it out. I've made it this far. I guess it's going to be interesting what's going to happen next. That's all I'm saying. And I know nobody watches these videos. Because this is just me.